Nianze basi. Yeah, answer. You are not lazy. You are not unmotivated. Neither are you broken. You are just out of balance and nobody is telling you why. If you're waking up tired, pushing through the day like a zombie, snapping at your kids, eating sugar just to stay functional, and crashing by 6 a.m. This may be the most important health conversation that you ever listen to. Welcome to Wellness Health Services Health Talks. I welcome you to this live presentation on YouTube. I'm Dr. Joshua Dirito, a family physician. I have interest in public health and cancer prevention and treatment. In this video, we are going to look at why you are always tired. This will be our discussion in this live presentation, and we'll look at the hidden hormone imbalance that no one talks about. So behind the fatigue, the weight gain, and also the anxiety and the brain fog, something most doctors do not talk about or even test is happening. And this is your hormones. So as we set out to talk about the hormones, let's look at some of the basics that we need to understand about the hormones. So hormones are the body's chemical messengers. Think of them as text messages from your brain to your organs, telling them what to do, how much energy to burn, when to sleep, when to eat, even grow or heal or fight stress. So these hormones, they are produced in one organ, they travel through the bloodstream, and they communicate to other organs in different sites of the body, communicating to them what to do. So when you look at it, we talk about hormones from the adrenal glands, like hormones like cortisol. We have the thyroid. I have talked about the thyroid in a previous video. You can check it on the Overall Health YouTube channel, which is a gland, butterfly shaped, which is just at the base of the neck, produces the thyroid hormones, which control most of the metabolic aspect of your body. Then we have insulin, which controls the glucose in your body and the energy expenditure in your body. Then we have the estrogen and the testosterone, which are hormones that control most of your reproductive functions and also control some aspect of your emotions and also your energy expenditure. Then we have melatonin, which is a sleep hormone, also controls your emotions. And these messengers, they are the ones that run the show. So they control what happens to your body and how you feel and how you undertake various activities in your daily living. So if any of them is not functioning to its expectations, then of course you have the consequences. And the consequences can present in various forms. So when you talk about hormones, you can have an overproduction of the hormones, or you can have another production. In real life situations, they should have a balance. And of course, not all the hormones are present in the body at any given time at the same level. The production of these hormones varies with different aspects of what you are doing. So when those messages go wrong, everything feels off. Literally, it is like things are not going on right. And so your body doesn't know when to wake up, so you feel foggy, you feel tired, and you feel that you do not have the energy. They also help you to digest. They determine when to rest and also when to repair. The cell functioning is determined by insulin which controls how the body uses glucose and how much of the glucose is stored in various tissues. So hormone imbalance is not just a female issue. It is a human issue. Men and women can be affected equally. And so today we are going to look and uncover what is going on inside your body. So let's look at the invisible trigger, stress and cortisol. So this hormone, which is produced by the adrenal gland, it's the master hormone of modern exhaustion, the cortisol hormone. So this is a stress hormone. I've talked about it many times on its effect, especially on weight, on your sleep, and also on your body's metabolism. It is released by the adrenal gland. The adrenal gland is a gland that is just above your kidneys, and it is sensed and released when your body is in danger or you are under pressure. So it is a hormone that is produced to help you either in fight or flight. And of course, in our modern society, especially when human beings used to live in the forest lives, they were always on the. So the real purpose of this hormone is to prepare you for fight or flight. But in our modern day, cortisol help us to survive the jungle life, the lions, the predators. But today it is triggered by many things. You expect an email that you do not expect to be so helpful or not so welcoming, or from your boss of giving you instructions of some work which you are expected to do with a deadline, then it triggers your hormones. Then you are held up in a traffic jam, your cortisol goes into fight or flight mode. Then you have arguments with your colleagues or within your circles, then cortisol goes up. You have deadlines to meet, cortisol goes up. If you have had sleepless nights, then you have another spike of cortisol. Your blood sugar crashes, cortisol is again on the roof. So if you are using too much of your energy in social media scrolling, then your cortisol also goes up. And more often, the cortisol fires, the more your system goes into survival mode. So this causes you then to be always like you're in a fighting mode. And this is not good for you. So fats start storing around your belly. So then you start accumulating the belly fat, and you also accumulate fat around your body organs, which is not a good fat. We call this fat is which is around your belly, which is around your internal organs, ectopic fat, and it is not a good fat. It starts producing antioxidants which can become toxic to you. So then also when your cortisol levels becomes disorganized, then also your sleep is affected. Remember that there is the circadian production of cortisol, which is dependent on your sleep pattern. And you find that in the morning, your cortisol levels are very high. And as the day progresses, they come down slowly, allowed for they start coming down to the base very low levels. And this is preparing now your body for rest. But if anything of the things that I've talked about stimulates your cortisol abnormally, then that circadian rhythm is lost. And then you start having moody swings, your sex drive may disappear, and also your energy tanks can get depleted. So you become tired and you are not properly wired, and you are exhausted, but you cannot be able to rest. So eventually, your cortisol level stays too high, causing a crash, and thus widen the adrenal fatigue. Symptoms that start showing up. And although the doctors debate the term, that effect is real when your adrenal glands does not produce adequate cortisol to cater for your body's metabolic needs. So what happens when you have this cortisol insufficiency? So if you have any of these symptoms, you are feeling you have slept for 7 to 9 hours, but you still are waking up tired. You feel foggy, things are not very clear for you, and you are also forgetful and unmotivated. You also crave for carbohydrates or sugar late in the day so that you keep your energy levels up. This could be a sign of cortisol deficiency. Your periods have changed, especially for our ladies. You find that they have become irregular or even disappeared. Then you can also find it difficult to lose weight. No matter how hard you try, this could be an effect of cortisol. Sometimes you may also feel moody, you may feel flat, and you also feel anxious. If you have answered yes to some of these questions, then you could be suffering from inadequate hormone levels. And this is specifically the cortisol hormone. So you go to the doctor, they do the basic blood works, and everything comes back normal. And then you ask your doctor, "Doctor, why am I tired?" You feel overwhelmed. So you feel you are still in the trash, and nobody has tested for that functional hormone rhythm. So the things that you may need include you need to look at your cortisol patterns, which is usually high in the mornings. You may have to check your thyroid hormones. You may also have to look at your estrogen hormone levels, and also you may have to look at the melatonin suppression from blue light exposure, and even insulin resistance, which could be creeping in as a result of the cortisol hormones. So how does our modern life lack your hormone levels in your blood? So look at it this way. You wake up, you check your phone immediately. Blue light hits your eyes, and this suppresses melatonin. This suppression of melatonin then will affect your sleep at night in the evening. So you skip your breakfast or just drink coffee, then this puts you into cortisol spikes. Then you sit all the day, no muscle activity, and this leads to poor insulin sensitivity. Remember, activity helps our body to move insulin into cells. So if you're sitting too much, then you have problems with getting your insulin into cells, and you may develop insulin insensitivity. Then you end up eating at a processed food. This leads to gut inflammation, and this can lead to poor hormone balance because of the effect of the gut microbiome on your neural system, the connection between the gut and your brain. Then if you also have to scroll late in the night, then again you reduce your melatonin secretion, and this puts you in poor hormone melatonin levels. And this is not just unhealthy, it is hormonally hijacking your system. So everything is out of balance. And if you go like this every single day, then you have serious problems. You'll always feel fatigued, you'll always feel overwhelmed, and your body is getting overwhelmed. So how do you reset your hormones so that they get into synchrony? The good news is that your body wants to heal. So your body is always looking for opportunity to heal, and hormones are responsive when you set the right signals. So it is our activities, our behaviors that put our hormones out of balance. So what can you do to set your hormones straight? One, look at the sleep rhythm repair. So aim for sleeping at least by 10 p.m. you are in bed. This will help your body to set the circadian rhythm into order and block blue light from your electronics like the phone, the TV, from 8 p.m. if you want to sleep at 10 p.m. so that your mind does not get confused with the blue light from the electronics. Then also sleep at the same time and wake up at the same time, even during the weekends. Then eat protein-rich breakfast. Why protein-rich? Proteins help you to keep your body strong, help you to build muscle, and they also increase your satiety so that you do not get to overfeed. And then they are also able to balance your insulin levels in the body. Remember that every time you take carbohydrates, your insulin will go up. And the more the refined, if you take at processed carbohydrates, then you have very sudden insulin spikes. And this sets a situation whereby your body is unable to control this, and this leads to insulin spikes. You have insulin spikes, then insulin goes into action and then starts trying to get the insulin out of the blood system to the cells. And if there is much than the cells can handle, then that excess glucose is converted into fat, and that makes you develop more weight and also develop ectopic fat, as I've said before. Then it is important that you move your body daily. This helps you to regularize your hormones and also helps you in your metabolic response, and also this helps you develop muscle, and muscle acts as a good organ that helps you in the storage and of excess glucose. Then you have lower your sugar and caffeine intake. This will reduce your blood sugar, and also this will help you to control the cortisol spikes so that you try as much as possible to maintain your circadian cortisol axis. Then knowing how to relax, especially when you are activated into action. So take a deep breath when you feel like you are overwhelmed. Just taking a deep breath helps your body to reset. And then also practicing meditation will help you to adapt to stress situations, and it also helps your body to calm down and be able to manage stressful situations. Then also practicing journaling helps you to calm down and see things in their true reality. Then taking walking into the environment, or taking a walk into the forest, or taking a walk enjoying nature, the sunset, the birds in the environment, and all the other things that nature has put at your exposure. This helps you to relax, and this will help you balance your hypothalamus pituitary adrenal axis, and they help you to maintain your cortisol circadian rhythm, and helps you with this to avoid these cortisol spikes, which also maintain you very tired. So drop your question at the start so that we know what are your biggest energy struggles. Are you having any struggle with your energy levels? Do you feel overwhelmed either early in the morning or during the day? Are you sleeping and still waking up feeling overwhelmed? Are you having brain fog? Have you having difficulties getting into sleep? Do you have issues with your focus? So these could be issues that could be suggesting that you could be having cortisol issues and also hormone imbalances, and this could be and you need to go to and talk to your health provider, and then you can have your cortisol levels checked, and more so they check the early morning levels of your cortisol in the blood, where you have the highest spike of your cortisol hormones. So if you have any issues with the persistent tiredness, you can check for a partial consult at the Wellness Health Services website. You can also book yourself for a physical consult at the Wellness Health Services Center. And if you have been having issues with your weight and you'd want, you have diabetes, you have hypertension, you have diabetes that is not controlled, you have been trying to control your weight, you have been suffering from excessive and uncontrolled stress, then you can always join the Health Insights 360 coaching program that will help you with a team of experts to coach you through and help you go through your weight and be able to manage it accordingly. And it has been shown that the people who are able to manage their weight, diabetes doesn't have to be a chronic disease. You can actually reverse it with good weight control, with good diet and other lifestyle changes. So do not be left out. Join the Health Insight 360 coaching program for more control of your diabetes, hypertension, and even your weight. Remember also, for more health tips on how to stay healthy on various aspects of your life, then remember to subscribe to the Overall Health YouTube channel and share it also within your circles. And also remember to leave your comments on some of these issues that we have discussed, so that we can also come up with the other topics that will help you stay on top of your health. So in summary, hormones affect everything in your body, and the cortisol imbalance could be one of the things that is causing you to be persistently exhausted. You can reset your systems with the lifestyle changes, and you are not alone. So this is a global epidemic, and together we can fight it. And this is why I'm having this presentation. I now welcome comments that you might be having in the comment section of this live presentation. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for your time. And remember to follow the Overall Health YouTube channel for more live presentations, for a face-to-face encounter with me, and also share it within your circle. So anybody who could be having any health issues that is becoming a problem, we can always debunk it and find ways that we can look for solutions together. You can also subscribe or book yourself at the Wellness Health Services website for more physical or virtual consults. Thank you very much. Looking forward to see your comments on the chat. Thank you.
Sawa, hakuna